This entry ticket is going to be reviewing Pythagorean theorem and using it to solve problems. Ultimately, when you are doing the unit, the right triangles and trigonometry unit test, these are two problems that we're struggling on. And for number one, I think we're struggling because we don't have a picture. So a flagpole broke in a storm. 7 meters is sticking straight out of the ground. That implies we got a 90-degree angle. It snapped off, but the remaining piece has hinged over and touches the ground at 24 meters away. So the flagpole was standing here. It snapped off and fell. And now it's laying there. And we just got told this is 24. Very simple Pythagorean theorem problem of 7 squared plus 24 squared equals the number we're trying to find, how long was the flagpole before it broke. So I need to know this number, and I know that I need to know this number right here. That's my C. And I know that it was sticking above the 7 before. Like the flagpole was pretty tall, actually. 7 meters is over 21 some feet. So 7 squared plus 24 squared would equal C squared. And we've sped that up here in geometry, canceling a square by square rooting. So I am typing in my calculator, square root 7 squared plus 24 squared my calculator tells me that's 25. And that, unfortunately, is the mistake a lot of people are making. They put 25 in as their answer. Well, there's 25 meters above 7 meters. We still got to add those two numbers. Flag was up here, whatever color it was. It was 25 meters above 7 meters. So all together, add these two numbers up. 25 plus 7, you grab your calculator. 32 meters is our answer. We should be typing 32 in that box. On the other problem, it's actually very similar, except here's our C. Here's our A. Here's our B. So we got something like x squared plus 11 squared equals 61 squared. Once again, we're speeding up our use of this in geometry as opposed to pre-algebra. Opposite of 11 squared is minus 11 squared. Opposite of squaring is square rooting. So I am quickly grabbing my calculator and doing square root of 61 squared, the hypotenuse squared minus the known leg squared. And this is over on the learning target wall. You type that in your calculator. The calculator spits out 60. Okay, once again, the problem is 60 is how high the top is above the base. We want to know how high off the ground is the monument. Well, up top here in the directions, it says the rectangular pedestal is 5 meters high by 11 meters long. The longest side of the monument is 61 meters, and it's a right triangle. Well, I don't know what it's a right triangle, so that way it ends up being a Pythagorean theorem problem on your Khan Academy unit test. So once again, we need to add those two numbers. 60 plus 5 would be 65 meters is the height. Hopefully you run into these problems on the Khan redo test, and hopefully this has been helpful so that way you understand. Just because you get an answer on a triangle doesn't mean it necessarily answers a story problem.